What is postpartum depression in your own words?
I mean, like, I know what it is, but it's kind of hard to give a direct definition of it.
Postpartum.
Well, you have to define it.
Post what?
Postpartum depression.
It's in women, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Moms are exhausted, they're taking care of the kids, and they're like, I don't feel happy around the baby, I don't feel happy to be a mom.
After I had my first child, I felt like no one liked my baby, that no one wanted to be around my baby. You know, I didn't want to pick him up, didn't want to hold him. Just basically just felt unwanted, and it's just like scary and alone, that's all.
Yes, my mother, actually. After my little brother had been born, she was real down and found it real hard to just get up in the morning, and I had to help her a lot with that.
Well, I knew something was wrong immediately after my son was born. I did not feel like myself at all. I didn't sleep for like 5 days. I couldn't eat anything, and I just felt really disconnected from my son. Like I didn't feel like we had that bond that they say you're supposed to have, and they said that you're supposed to, you know, it's the best moment of your life when the child was born. I didn't have any of that.
Well, the first way that I knew something was wrong was the distance that I kept putting in between me and my daughter.
So I had paranoia, I had very, very high anxiety, insomnia, loss of appetite, just feeling very overwhelmed. I had a lot on my plate after I had my son, and very just isolated. I felt very isolated and afraid. I felt very, very afraid after that.
It's been really shunned away, and a lot of people don't really like to talk about it because they don't want to be stigmatized.
And I feel a little bad about the fact that I didn't listen to her. And I said good morning to her, and she didn't say good morning back, right? So in my understanding of that, that's being rude. And I said to her, you know, acting rude. And she said to me, I'm thinking about killing myself. If she's saying that, especially if she's saying that I'm feeling depressed, or she's saying that I'm feeling like I want to kill myself or I want to hurt myself, she's not playing.
I would say that the most common things have to do with sleep, either much more sleep than usual or much less. What differs with postpartum depression is that whereas I think we expect when you have a baby, you want to just spend all of your time with that baby. Sometimes when moms have postpartum depression, they actually feel very disconnected from their child. And that can then lead to very guilt-ridden thoughts and lots of shame. On the other hand, I've also seen moms who have intense worry and anxiety and won't let anyone else touch their baby because they're so worried that something bad is going to happen. So both extremes.
Depression is like, one doctor told me, which was really helpful, that depression is like sunglasses, and that, you know, the sunglasses distort your vision. So you might think that that's the reality, but if you take the sunglasses off, it doesn't actually look dark like that. It's just sunglasses.
It's okay to speak out on it. It's okay to say, well, I do suffer from that, and not feel bad about it.
So self-care is really important. I think number one, getting sleep. Napping when the baby is napping. Leaving the bottles to be cleaned. They will get cleaned. The house is going to be a disaster, and that's okay. So getting sleep. Asking for help, which is really hard for us to do because you can't do this all on your own.
Just keep going. If you feel as though you're going through something, tell somebody, go to a doctor, therapist. It's just really important that people talk about it. You're not going through it alone. That's a good thing to know, that you're not going through it alone.
Talking is, I think, and talking is the best thing you can do.
I would tell them, talk to a friend.
Be there for your wife, for your partner, support her, listen to her. Postpartum depression is difficult. It can come unexpectedly like it did in our case, and we had heard about it, and we had a class that told us about it, and yet it still happened by surprise. And your wife, your partner needs you.
Yeah, once I realized and learned about what postpartum depression is, it helped me to identify and see cues and signs in other friends of mine who have had kids where they thought it was normal, just like how I thought it was normal.
You should get help, because this is one of the most important times in your life when you should be enjoying your new baby. Because postpartum depression is so common, it's something we all need to be aware of.
Don't be ashamed of what you're going through. You are not alone. There are so many other moms experiencing what you're experiencing right now. You're gonna get through this. This is just temporary. This doesn't define you as a mom. You're still a great mom.
It's a pleasure being a mother, and I'm glad that I seek help and that someone was willing to help me. Thank you.
Nothing wrong with saying that I need help.